You want to hang out for a minute? We're doing a live stream right here.
Hi there.
Are you a podcaster?
Well, my husband is starting his first podcast, Survivor Carl, Unhinged. He was on the TV show Survivor, third episode, Survivor Africa.
What season was that?
Season 3.
Okay.
Years ago.
So he's launching a podcast. Is it, well, no, I mean, anyway, we'll get to that. But it's his podcast that he's
just developing now to start next month.
What's the premise of it? Like, is it about his experience?
Motivational. No, it's really actually going to be very little about being on the show itself, but life lessons and being motivated. And his parents didn't even graduate high school. They had 9th grade educations. He was raised in a unusual household, shall we say. And so he has learned that if you have the dream and the desire, you can be anything you want to be.
Absolutely.
You need motivation and inspiration. And if you soul search and find it from within, you can be anything you want to be.
You know, this is the main man right here. Hey, Carl, nice to meet you. I'm Adam.
My wife talking on a mic. I'm always on.
We're doing a live stream right here.
Always on a live feed.
I actually will be part of the show too.
Like co-hosting or?
A little.
She's going to have an integral part of the show because this is chapter 2 for me. You know, I'm a dentist. She probably told you, or she didn't.
We didn't get there yet. All right, so dentist.
So I'm a dentist, but I was also on the TV show Survivor Africa, 3rd season. I've been in movies with Burt Reynolds, a documentary. I've done a very varied life, and I've had a lot of fun because I don't take no for an answer. I meet a lot of people. Now we're in a reality show called Orlando Housewives. It's on the Now Network. It's every Saturday at 1:30. She's the star of the show. It's not about Bravo pulling hair and cursing. Our producer, she's a minister, so she wants to empower women. So she's a breast cancer survivor. We have women who are homeless, who built medical companies. So another woman who does houses for Habitat.
Each one of us has overcome a major obstacle in life. Some were homeless, some grew up in foster care, breast cancer survivor, all different avenues in life. And every one of us has overcome it and made a wonderful life for ourselves.
And we're trying to bring that message to everybody. More positivity, more love. And it's easy to do that, but our world is full of negative stuff. People want to see all the garbage on TV. I know I was on a reality show, but it was a lot different when I was on it in 2001. So now I want to do my own podcast because I got a lot to say, as you probably figured. I have no filter. I'm 67, and I can't be controlled.
We shouldn't have filters.
No,
what? You're being live. So
I'm being what? I'm being what?
You're live on air.
So big deal.
She's giving you staging instructions here.
What?
So they don't see your back the whole time.
So check this out. So I produce a podcast that's hosted by a good friend of mine, Kristen Taylor. It's called How I Made It Through.
Oh, really?
And her season 1 was very much on this same topic.
Really?
It's called How I Made It Through. So it was talking with people that have gone through really major life experiences that changed them and what they learned. And in talking about reality, one of her guests that she had was this guy named Cam Ayala, who was a contestant on The Bachelorette.
Okay.
Now, he has lymphedema.
Okay.
And actually, in the last 6 months, I believe it was, he had to get his leg amputated because of lymphedema. And so, it was focused on those kind of stories. Now, her season 2 kind of changed focus a little bit. But the other thing I definitely resonate with you guys is, not being afraid to do something. My college degree is in environmental studies. I was a National Park Service ranger. I was a wedding photographer, software developer. I'm a CEO of a consulting agency. It's my main job. So one of the things that I learned through all that experience is to not have the imposter syndrome, to not have the negative self-talk that you can't do something, but really, realizing you don't need to be an expert. You can just, if you have a passion for something, really just putting yourself out there. So
you have to have integrity first. Integrity, everybody says money is the root of all evil. It's jealousy and envy. And I just wrote a book called My Rise from the Wise Guys because my parents didn't graduate past 8th grade. So basically, I found out a lot of stuff this year that blew me out of the water. And my friend said, how did you get out of that environment? They said, you need to motivate people with your stories. So I said, I'll write a book. I wrote a book. It's been published. So this is why I want to do this. It's like giving back, because we have a great life. She's a cancer survivor. I mean, most people kind of ball up and hide. I didn't know husbands will leave their wives because of double mastectomies. They don't look the same. Really? We're married 43 years. Better for worse. So I think if we see more of that, maybe it'll resonate. If it doesn't, hey, forget about it, right?
Absolutely. Well, I'm definitely going to tune in. When are you guys planning to release the podcast?
No. Well, if you go on YouTube and put in Orlando Housewives, you'll see our episode. But I'm here to try to learn how to start my podcast, okay? I thought this was for some beginners, finding out it's not. I just spoke to a guy named Dave Jackson who does podcasts, but I'm just gathering information because when I go, there's no missteps. I'm going. And I already have all my guests lined up. Yeah, I already have all my guests lined up. You know, like I told you, Scott DuPont, Ethan Zahn, who won my season, had cancer. He's done more good in the world of anybody on Survivor. He started grassroots soccer. He did all these cancer. He's always in New York and everything. That's the role models we need.
Absolutely.
And that's just me. It sounds, esoteric or whatever you want to call it. No, that's the way I'm a positive guy.
I love it. I'm definitely going to check out the YouTube channel.
How do I find out this? How do
Yeah.
I see this?
All right. So thank you for stopping by. So.